Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I'm finished with my journals and I thought I would come on and do a real quick flip through. I'm thinking I'm not going to list them on Etsy because I feel like people are kind of past the fall stuff and moving on to Christmas, and so I don't know that anybody is going to be interested, but they are for sale. If you're interested once you've seen them, then just send me a message. My email is in the description box, or you can, say something in the comments if you're interested. I generally list my journals for $85 a piece, so just let me know and then we can figure out how to work it out. I think I will start with this one, and I'm going to call it Autumn Lace. So if you are interested, this one would be Autumn Leaves because it has leaves, and this one is Autumn Lace. That way I'll know which one. Alrighty, so here is the finished product. I covered where the signatures were sewn in and where the lace was attached. I'm going to try and do this quickly so it's not a crazy long video, especially with two journals. I left this blank. I considered putting a pocket there, but decided not to. It still could be done. Man, my hand is itching, so you're going to see like a really red palm here when I get in there. So let's see. I want to make sure I'm in the right place. Oops. All right. So we have the fabric pocket here on the front. I added a little bow. And I'm just going to go through quickly. Should be a lot of places for journaling, especially, if I've covered a page, I almost always put a pocket on it or something so that there's still journaling spots. Vintage recipe card. This is a Graphics Fairy image. I think it's Pink Monarch Prints sent out a freebie, and it was a Be Thankful or something like that mini journaling kit. So that is where these things came from. And in order to get those kinds of things, you have to sign up for the newsletter. This is not necessarily fall, but the colors, it's just a vintage card. And then over here, this just has a piece of fabric tied on, and then again, not necessarily fall, very vintage, obviously. It's a lot of writing there, and I just have it clipped on. I'm not quite sure where I had that, maybe centered. I try to make it so that the things sticking out of the edge all kind of like flow, so this is center, and this is just from a book I found at a thrift store. More of the Pink Monarch prints, digital. Thought they were really cute. A snap out of it. Again, not fall, but I like the colors. And then I just added a little hinge on it so that there's lots of writing there. I got a little envelope of Happy Mail from Jen at Jen's Junk. Wait, is that what Jen's? So I've been away from watching videos for so long that, I know who I watch, but I can't always just think of the names of people automatically. Anyway, I'm looking that up real quick. This would have been like a page from the Pink Monarch prints. I'm pretty sure it was Pink Monarch prints. Recipe card. Anyway, Jen sent me some stickers in that little thing, so they're kind of throughout here. This was an image, a Graphics Fairy image that, yes, it's Jen's Junk, that I added to this. It's a card that had an opening to it. And then this is like, it's a belly band, but it's on the side. very vintage postcard, 1913. So you guys, I had a lot of fun kind of getting back into things and trying to get the creative juices flowing again. I think I went through these pretty quickly. I mean, I made them pretty quickly for me because I'm very slow at this sort of thing. That's just, I thought I had a pocket there, but it's just covering the edge for decoration. Okay, yeah. Then this flips open. Graphics Fairy. Yes. That's a piece of scrapbook paper. Sometimes in a scrapbook paper 12 by 12 thing, there will be a 12 by 12 of this, how do you use it? So I cut it all down and decided to put it in the center. So that works out pretty well. And then this is a pocket. The giant journaling card. This is another one of those vintage fold-up postcard type things. And I thought the little red truck going to the barn was just perfect. Oopsie. Up. So there was little fussy cuts and everything on that pink Monarch Prince digital recipe card and Graphics Fairy image. This is an old card, and then also these sayings were from that digital also. This was a bag that I got from Hobby Lobby, I think at the end of the season last year. This is, I tried to find some good yummy looking desserts just to add in there for fun. You could put more in there also, but that's all I put in. You guys, I have so many recipe cards, so I always try to put some in my journals. Graphics Fairy, isn't that beautiful? So pretty. This was, what was this? Oh, I can't think of her name right now. So I just won't. I can't think of it. That's just fussy cut from a book. I had a lot of print around it and I just couldn't figure out how to make it work in the journal, so I just fussy cut it out and threw the rest of the paper away. This is just a little flip, and then back here there's a little journaling card I added in there. Oh, is there something? No, that's, I just added that too. So there's a pocket there. You can put something there, but I put a tab here, and then I thought, oh man, I shouldn't have put that tab here because then it's confusing. And what do you pull if you put something in this pocket? So I didn't put anything in it, but it's open if you want to. This is an old, it was like, I don't know, 1980 something calendar that this came from. I found at a yard sale this summer. And I have just these little cards here. Oh, put them in the right order. Probably won't get them in the right order. Oh yeah, I went back and forth with the tabs. That's how I remembered. I hope I'm in camera fine. Hope that hasn't been terrible the whole time. And then this kind of can get lost down in there, but if you leave it out with this, you know, you should be able to get to it. This one has a little opening down here, kind of cute. I've had these since I first started doing journals, and they've been really hard to use. So every once in a while I manage to stick one in somewhere. I put the Made by Me. I don't know which one was on top. Okay, and then the back has these two little guys. I didn't use any of these twice, so all the ones that you've seen, the little pockets and the little cards, they were all different ones. Okay, so that is that one. So this is Autumn Lace. If you're interested, just shoot me a message. Otherwise, I might just hang on to them until next year. And then this one, Autumn Leaves, same thing. Everything's the same. I covered the signature sewing in like that. All the same. The fabric on this one is a little different on the inside. The pocket is different. Make sure I'm in a good spot. So we just got back from, you know, I told you guys that in the last video that I've been, you know, really busy and just running and running. So I think we're done with our final trip. We just got back from California last night. We took my son, his car. That's just clipped on there. This is very old. That's the tape. That's actual tape that was on it. I don't really know when it's from. So we drove down, took a couple days. So we drove down and then flew home yesterday. My body is worn out. Sitting in cars and sitting on airplanes, not a lot of fun. But we went to Monterey, and it's very pretty in Monterey. I've never been there before. Ooh, I'm missing something, so I'll have to add something in here. I have this Happy Mail from Jen. I wonder if I have anything that might work right there. I think I might. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why she sent it to me, to use it. Not sure those are good colors. I like the picture though. I might save that for something else. So she made this, Jen from Jen's Junk. I will link her channel below. And I think that works just fine. The colors go. Yay! I see people do that all the time where they just pull something off their desk, and I never am able to do that. This is a vintage, I don't know, Thinking of You card. I'll get well soon. I just sewed, I opened it up and sewed it in so that it could still open. Graphics Fairy. So yeah, I hadn't been to, this is from that book again. I hadn't been to Monterey before. I haven't been to California a long time. Been to Disneyland. And my grandparents lived there, but they both died when I was young, so Graphics Fairy. So yeah, not much. I think I left this so that it could be a pocket if you want. So, but that's too big. Okay, another one of these, and then another one of those. So that's a little belly band on the pocket, and then that goes in the pocket, and then there's a pocket up here. This is an invitation that I get usually each year, but I didn't get one this year. I don't know if she has a new mailing list, but it's a what is it? Two Women Vintage Goods is the name of the store in Spokane, and they do holiday shop, you know, like evening out for the ladies kind of a thing. I've never gone, but there's a little paper scrap flip here. More of the Pink Monarchs prints things. I'm pretty sure I only printed that one time. I added a little sticker there, a couple of recipe cards. You guys, I had the hardest time with this paper, this apple paper. I couldn't leave it. I had to cover it. I couldn't make it look right, but I think I finally pulled it together. There's an old cookbook page, a little flip out, and then just another one of these. Of course, if you're interested in these, you can always take out the things that I've put in and put something else in. It doesn't have to be what I've put in there. Pom-pom trim. It's a little wallpaper. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, so the trees, what is it, cypress? Monterey cypress? I don't know what it's called. It's something. I'd never seen them before because they only grow there. They're from that area apparently. And they're very pretty. And kind of like this opens. I know it does. I put the pretty picture in the front. The back has nothing. That's just the way it printed. They looked like something that would be in a Disney movie, like not real. They looked made up. They're very cool. I took some pictures, but that just doesn't do it justice. There's a little, you know what it is. And, you know, the water was, I've been to the ocean a lot, but it's usually in Washington or Northern Oregon. And, you know, because of the sky is usually cloudy or whatever, so the water looks greenish or grayish or, you know, whatever. But the water down there in Monterey looked blue, so that was very pretty. Anna Thompson Designs, I think. I said that there was, it's these, I added a couple things, but I think it's Anna Thompson or Thomas Designs. It's on Facebook. She posts freebies all the time. You just have to join her group. So I will also add that Facebook link in my description box if you're interested. She's real sweet. This, I went and had my, I don't know, oil changed, and I kept the thing that the number that they give the car. I'm like, oh, I've got a place for that. Added some brads here. There's a pocket here with a graphics fairy image. We're almost done. I don't think this is too long. Two journals in probably, I don't know how long I've been recording, but not very long. Isn't that pretty? It's vintage. Vintage. It's even got spots where it's discoloring. And then another one of these. I had to fold the bottom up on this, but it's stuffed apples with sweet potatoes and tart apple and rice soup. Interesting, huh? And then another one of these. It opens. Centered signature. There's the leaf that I cut out and put in the other one. It's the same leaf, but that page had lots more writing and I just couldn't make it work. So flip up here and there's a little tuck and then a pocket in the front. A little recipe card, and then this opens. Another little oh, there's something up in here. I have a bunch of scraps left and I would like to make a master board, but I need to move on, and so I put my scraps away before leaving for California. Here's another one of these that it unfolds. Pink, or graphics fairy. And the back. So let me know if you're interested. Just shoot me a message and we can figure out how to, I could quickly list something, but it takes a lot to list something on Etsy. It's not a quick process. So I don't want to do it and have to pay the fees and all that kind of stuff if, you know, nobody really wants them, because I'm kind of late for the game. I don't know, late to the party this year. Anyway, I hope you guys like them, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.